Ashley says we don't talk enough about soccer. You said that once, and ever since you said that, I've been talking a lot about soccer. There's a lot of cool stories in soccer, and I think we all need to embrace soccer as we move closer to the World Cup that's coming to not America, North America here in a couple years. I say North America, Ashley, because it's spread all over. I don't know how this is going to all go down, but it seems like it's going to be a little shit show. It's going to be Mexico. You're going to have Cali. You're going to have Canada. I don't know what states in the southern states are going to be involved in this, but it's going to be all over the place. So let's learn a little bit about soccer. Let's teach Ashley Nicole. Ashley, Neymar has finally completed his transition from PSG. I don't know what the hell's going on over at PSG. All right. To now Al Hilal. Okay, this is Saudi Arabia. They've been throwing a lot of money over there. And the reason why I wanted to highlight this is because we're talking about what Saudi Arabia is doing in sports. We saw what they were able to do in golf, and now they're doing it in soccer. This deal is worth almost $326 million. Now, I could be off here because I also saw something on the internet that said it was $150 million, Ashley. But regardless, it's a lot of bread, and it's probably 6 times more than what he was making at PSG. And the deal that he had at PSG, Ashley, was a record-breaking deal. Think about that. In the biggest league, he had the record-breaking deal, right? But that's not the jewels of this deal. Get this, Ashley. He gets a mansion. He gets a jet, and he gets $500,000 per post promoting Saudi Arabia. So that's your news on Neymar. Ashley, Corey, before we move on to the next news of the day, I have to ask you guys, starting with Ashley. Ashley, how many posts will you actually deliver per week if you were getting $500,000 per post?
I wouldn't play for Saudi Arabia. So.
You're going to break.
It is interesting, though. I don't know if you guys saw the story that's circulating, but allegedly sources say that there were no offers for Neymar within the Premier League once it was announced that he was going to go ahead and leave PSG. So nobody in Europe, or in Europe in general, I'm sorry, not just the Premier League, nobody in Europe, no football club in Europe was offering a deal for Neymar.
Interesting.
He did have his eyes set on Barcelona, allegedly. They didn't make an offer. They went elsewhere. So you almost wonder if this was something he would have taken if Barcelona came calling. But it is what it is. Congrats.
Yeah. So Brandon, can I answer your question? Your
Please.
initial question?
Please.
I'd post so much they'd have to consider the amount that they'd have to pay me. That $500K, I would post so much they'd be like, man, we're gonna have to pay this dude like $250 now.
His whole contract.
That's crazy.
Posting 2 times a day.
$500,000 a post.
I'm sure he can't just post as many times as he wants.
I don't know.
To.
It doesn't. Does it
What
say
they gonna
in
say
the
up to?
contract?
Maybe
No,
that's
but
what
I'm
they gonna
sure
put in the
like
report?
there's an amount that he can hit, and he can either hit that or he doesn't. But if he does, it's $500,000 each time.
I will say this before I move on to more football, right? They don't like to be called soccer players, it's footballers. Ashley, I had a Reebok deal, and every time I wore the logo in an interview, it was $2,500 or $5,000. So like anytime after practice or after a game, if I had a Reebok logo showing anywhere, $2,500 to $5,000 every single time. That was so dope.
That's love.
Wow.
Moving on to more football.
Football. This time we're gonna talk about the GOAT.
No, I got one more. I got more. You say I don't know how to talk. You say I don't know soccer. You say I don't talk enough about it.
I don't consider what Saudi Arabia is doing actual soccer, but go ahead.
Well, a Saudi Arabian soccer fan gives Fab. I'm gonna say Fab because I'm still learning their names. Hell, I'm still learning American football players' names. Fabinho, a Rolex after a good performance. So I don't know if we have any. Here it is right here. Check this out. So this is a couple days ago, his debut game, and right after the game, he was gifted this Rolex. Again, on the internet, there's so much stuff out there. There's some people saying that this Rolex is $175,000. That's the value of it. And then I saw something that it was up to $500,000 as well. But watch this. He drops it. He drops. Let's say it's $100,000 watch. He drops this Rollie. This dude, he just finalized his deal as well. He's only been over there a few weeks. He's getting dope Rolexes. Ashley, I've never seen that Rollie. And he's also making almost $47 million a year.
No,
And they said that was a fan?
It's a Saudi Arabian fan.
A billionaire.
Right.
Yeah.
Probably
It's a
comes,
different
What a
type of
fan,
fan.
probably comes from royalty.
What was the nicest gift a fan ever gave you?
Well, that's my question. I actually had that. Well, not me. Ashley, tell me.
No,
what was
a fan. Because a fan, like, has a fan ever given you a gift before?
Has a fan ever given you a gift? You have fans.
I might have gotten a gift or two from a fan.
Well, tell us.
Yeah, what
I
was
will
this
not.
Why? What's the best gift you ever gotten?
I will not.
Why?
I don't know.
I know once she was offered. When you offered, would you say was it $500K to fly over to Dubai or something when you were in
250
college?
before,
Yeah, those guys are
250
fans.
after?
Yeah, it was in college. I was offered $500,000 by some like Dubai prince to
And
like
she didn't
fly,
take
and I
it.
didn't
So he
take
was
it.
a
Safe to say those were fans. Right?
Those are fans.
But she didn't take
I
it though.
didn't take it though because I didn't know if I was gonna come back.
Okay.